Where have you heard this before? A coach turns around a mid-tier group of 5 school, makes them relevant and starts to get them going, and then decides to bolt for Colorado State. In what many deem as a lateral move, the coach ends up getting run out of town after just a couple of seasons and flames out. That, in my opinion, is what happened to Jay Norvell, as he had turned around the Nevada Wolfpack program, but mysteriously took a lateral job at Colorado State, where it was probably harder to win, and ended up getting fired this past fall. Now, as we go into 2025, Jim Mora had taken over a struggling UConn program, had brought them to back-to-back big-time seasons, and now all of a sudden has made a lateral move to Colorado State, who has been very unsuccessful for a while now. Again, I have nothing against Colorado State, as I love their uniforms, I want them to be good, and I occasionally watch one of their games, but they're not some big-time job. I'm not sure why Jim Mora is leaving UConn for Colorado State, and in today's video, we're going to talk about this hire. We're going to talk about how it happened, why Rams fans are excited for this, and also my thoughts on it. But before we get started, if you're a big fan of college football, be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like if you support today's video, and let me know what player, team, topic, or situation I can cover next. Now let's go ahead and get started and talk about this Jim Mora hire. He has always been successful when it comes to football, as he was a defensive back for the Washington Huskies in the 1980s and then became a grad assistant for them. He also had stints in the NFL and with the UCLA Bruins, and in total, he's won a combined 105 NFL and college football games. Today, he was named the 25th head coach in Colorado State football history, and he comes to Fort Collins after earning bowl eligibility at UConn in 3 of his 4 years there. Mora took the head coaching job at UConn in 2022, and this was quite impressive. UConn had just reached 1 bowl game over the prior 11 seasons and had cycled through multiple coaches. Mora had taken time away from football before he resurfaced at UConn, and he not only stabilized the program, but he expanded it, made the NIL better, made them competitive, and got people talking about the Huskies program again. Colorado State went out and got him today, and their AD said, quote, "Our goal from the very start was to execute a comprehensive search to find the next leader of Colorado State football. We did that, and it was extremely energizing to have such significant interest from so many accomplished coaches. From our very first conversation, Coach Mora's desire to serve student athletes and passion to win was evident. I could not be more excited to welcome Jim and his family to Fort Collins. This is huge for Colorado State, as things have been tough and unstable for them as well. He'll be the 4th different head coach for the Rams since 2019, as they went through Mike Bobo, Steve Addazio, and Jay Norvell. All 3 of those coaches were very different, as Addazio was accomplished at Boston College, making them average. Jay Norvell had just turned around Nevada, and many thought that he was supposed to be their guy long term. They ended up firing Norvell last month, midway through his 4th year, and the school's only played in 1 bowl game since 2017. Jim Mora said, quote, "I am truly humbled to join Colorado State as we transition to the Pac-12. I'm excited to meet the team and look forward to connecting with the former players. I can't wait for our family to become part of the Northern Colorado community." Again, I'm not really sure what the angle is here, but I guess he sees the Pac-12 as a better fit than UConn. UConn right now is one of the biggest brands in college basketball, is one of the bigger brands on the East Coast, and he has started to turn them around. I'm not sure why he thinks Colorado State is that much of a better job, but for a long time, many have called them a sleeping giant. In 2017, they would open up a $200 million stadium, and they have been relentless in their pursuit of being good. They want to compete for college football playoff spot, but that's a long ways away. They've played in literally just 1 bowl game since 2017. If there's anybody for the job, it's probably Mora though, as he has 35 years of coaching experience, as he's been a head coach at UConn, UCLA, the Seattle Seahawks, the Atlanta Falcons, and it has been quite the journey for Mora, and at UConn, he ended up going 27-23, earning bowl bids in 3 of his 4 years, and leading them to a 2-1 bowl record. He led them to their first winning season since 2010, and the offense has gotten a lot better. They ranked 32nd in rushing in 2022 and became the first UConn coach to get bowl eligible since 2015. He was very impressive while he was there, and the last 2 seasons have been even better, as he went 9-4 in 2024 with a win over North Carolina, and then this year they've already won 9 games as well, and helped develop Joe Fasano into one of the better quarterbacks in the country, alongside receiver Skylar Bell, who's a finalist for the Blitnikoff. The Mora era ended at UConn with him going 20-7 over their final 27 games, and the Huskies would rank top 30 in passing yards, total offense, sacks, and turnover margin. Mora truly did more with less at UConn, and now he'll come to Colorado State with hopefully more resources, more money, and I guess a better position to compete in. He's already in his mid-60s though, so he is starting to get pretty old, So I don't know how much longer he will coach or if he'll have the patience for a rebuild, but again, what do I know? I'm just some idiot on YouTube, and he's a coach who has been successful everywhere he has been, and obviously sees an opportunity. I still think it's a lateral move. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But what do you guys think? If you're a UConn or a Colorado State fan, what do you think of Jim Mora? How do you think the hire will pan out? And what other topics should I cover next? Be sure to let me know down below. Leave a like if you want to support today's video, subscribe if you're new, and check out one of the videos on the end screen. Hope to see you guys again soon. But until next time, peace.